welcome back to my channel. I am just a random fangirl, but you can also call me Livy. This time we're going to be reacting to Heartstopper Season 2 episode number 7, if I'm right. More or less, maybe a little bit less than more. But yeah, it's been a while. I don't think that I have told you guys how's been going in my life, at least in these specific reactions. So basically, I got a bunch of health issues in this year, and yeah, it has just been awful. It's one thing and another thing and another thing. You can check out the updates that I was giving once in a while in the community tab. But yeah, other than that, I'm better. I am in my home because I was hospitalized for about 3 months, and even before that I was just suffering from the surgery, and then it was the whole rehabilitation problem. But I'm back in one piece, as better or worse as I can be, and yeah, I'm here and I'm ready to do some reactions. It's been a while, a lot of things have happened. If you want more context about the things that happened in my life, I'll let you know. But other than that, yeah, it's been a while. I had to actually read the recap for last episode because I have watched some, other reaction channels to the stuff, to the Heartstopper stuff that I have already watched. So I am fairly on top of my game. Like, I pretty much remember basically everything that I had already watched. But yeah, there's just a few things here and there that I may not remember completely. That's to be expected. Again, I haven't watched anything new Heartstopper. I don't think actually that anything from season 2 again since last year. So it's been a while. But yeah, so basically, from my understanding, I hope that I am not missing out on any important details. But last episode was the episode where Nick introduced Charlie to his dad, and his dad. I still don't know how to feel about his dad because we haven't really seen much of him, but the things that we have seen are not great, but are not awful. Like, for what I am seeing, I just, at this moment in time, I think that he is probably a neglectful parent, and maybe he should be more involved with the life of his kid, Nick in particular. And I don't know how to feel about him because, for my understanding, yeah, he has probably raised a lot of, well, some time. Like, maybe he has raised Nick's brother more than his mom, so I don't know how to feel about that because we all know that Nick's brother is an asshole. So yeah, I don't know how to feel about the guy. I guess that we'll see. He doesn't seem really great, but I'll give him the benefit of the doubt, at least for now. But yeah, he doesn't seem great. So I am kind of worried about that. And we have been dealing with some Charlie issues as well because he has not been eating, and yeah, a lot of things, a lot of issues, a lot of things that are like not really easy to just deal with, and they are so young. And yeah, I'm just kind of seeing where that storyline is going to. And then we have the whole problem with Darcy, and I don't really know. I need more context because the things that we have seen, things are tense, but we don't have a lot of information. I'm guessing that it has something to do with her mom, but yeah, I need more information about that. And on the good side of things, Elle and Thao are basically a thing now, so yeah, It only took us basically 2 seasons to get there, but I'm happy. I hope that things stay happy for a little while, because I know that issues are bound to arise, but we'll see. We'll have to see. And I think that's it. That's everything important that happened in the last episode or couple of episodes. And yeah, I'm just so interested to see where things are going. And yeah, so if you're watching this on YouTube, this is going to be a highlighted reaction, but if you want to catch the full-length, uncut, unedited reactions, I'm going to leave you my Patreon account in the description box down below, and feel free to check it out. We are a bunch of episodes ahead in there as well. And I think that's it, so without further ado, let's just jump into this reaction, shall we? Oh, okay. Hi. Oh. Oh God. Oh. Okay.
You know,
That
Granny
makes
would
sense.
have a heart attack if she knew I was letting your girlfriend sleep over.
Granny would have a heart attack if she knew I was a lesbian.
That may be true.
Fair.
But it's about the principle. No sleepovers tonight.
I mean, that's fair. That's fair.
Bro, but I don't want you to.
That's fair. But actually, I have to have some complaint. And I know that we have just started the episode and this has nothing to do with it. But like, yeah, I grew up in a fairly strict house. So yeah, there were no sleepovers with any of my boyfriends. Like at all. And that was just like understandable. Like, yeah, of course parents are going to be parents, and of course I wasn't like, I guess that one time I have a sleepover, but I was already in university by then. So yeah, and it was just one time, and it was like a family camp trip sort of thing, so we didn't even sleep on the same tent. Like, I was sleeping with his mother and his sister. So yeah, like no sleepovers for me, like not at all. And then that is the curse of being the elder child, the elder sibling, because tell me why. Tell me why. My brother, that's 4 years younger than I am, and you know, he got a pretty serious relationship like since a year ago or 2 years ago. Why can't he have his girlfriend sleep over all the time? And I do mean all the time, and that's fine, but I never got to experience that. So like, yeah, the curse of the elder sibling. We always get the stricter parents. But also, I love the rooms in Heartstopper. It's just so beautiful. I just really love the aesthetic of everything. It's just really cute, and I don't know, I wish that my room looked like that. But okay, yeah, so sorry. So her mother, at least, I don't know about her dad, but they seem to be pretty chill about it. Like, you know, as chill as you can be with your daughter and her girlfriend. Like, they seem pretty chill. I do think that they seem more chill than Charlie's parents, so that's good. But I don't know. I still have questions about Darcy's family. Oh, okay. All those rooms are so pretty. Oh! Congratulations, honey! Here and queer! Oh, that's great. I'm so happy for her. I never doubted her. She's so good. You know what? Have fun, honey.
You're in a good mood.
Yeah.
Anything I should know about?
Oh my god, his mom.
Maybe me and Elle decided to get together.
I swear to God that his mom likes Elle so much. Like, oh my god, every mother-in-law should be like this. Like, she's an icon, she's the moment. I love her. Like, look at how happy she is. This is so heartwarming.
Stop it.
they're great.
We've been invited to Nick's for a dinner party.
Wow, Mum will love that.
Yeah,
What do you mean?
She's not exactly Nick's biggest fan, is she?
yeah.
Well, maybe this will help her see how great he is.
I don't think. Well, I don't know. I don't think that she has a problem with Nick. Just what's going around. Like, okay, so it's just that everything happens so fast in the show that if I have to talk even for a little while, I do have to pause. So I don't think. I mean, like, she didn't seem like really on board or really great with the idea of Charlie having a boyfriend, but I don't know if it's really, like, of course I know that I'm going to get answers, but I don't know if it's really that she has a problem with Nick. Maybe she just needs to get used to the idea of Charlie having a boyfriend. But I think that more so she has a problem with how much time Charlie spends with Nick, and, you know, the problem with his grades. Because, yeah, of course I understand that. Like, if my grades were to go down because of a boyfriend or girlfriend, yeah, I would be in problems too, and my parents would not like the boyfriend or girlfriend. So yeah, like, I don't know if she has so much a problem with Nick as a person as much as the whole situation around it. But yeah, it's just really interesting how we're getting contrast between all the parents in the show and how they react to this very normal place in the child's life when they are growing up and they are just figuring out who they are as a person, and they are dating and they are experiencing things. And I don't think that Tao's parents, like, I come from a big family, and yeah, like, I can, like, maybe they're not as enthusiastic like them, but yeah, that is, yeah, I think that they are, like, the most, I mean, Tao's mom and Nick's mom seem to be the more, like, I don't know, happy and just balanced, like, out of the bunch. And yeah, so it is really interesting, all the contrast that we are getting. But yeah, there's so much going on. There's always so much going on because I'm so busy with what's happening in the show and looking at the backgrounds and just the music. Everything is great. But yeah. Okay, Darcy. Oh. Yeah, and the visuals of it. I have a bad feeling about this. I want to know, but I also don't want to know.
How are you feeling about it?
Ooh, and all the couples and Isaac. Oh god.
Guys, I'm gonna catch up with you in a bit. I said I'd meet up with James.
Oh my god, they're gonna kiss!
Good luck.
They are so cute.
This one's pretty.
Oh, that's beautiful.
What's the deal with this exhibition thing anyway? They like your art enough to exhibit it, but they still can't tell you if you've got in. You got in, didn't you?
Yeah. So she
Don't
didn't tell them.
the others. I don't know how Tao will take it.
Yeah. I mean, that's
Haven't
fair.
decided yet.
You just should go. Like, okay.
Oh my god!
Like, I know that they're young, and I know that this is a romance, so of course that would be an issue. But speaking reality here, like, you should not give up on your dreams and your aspirations for a boyfriend or a girlfriend. Like, relationships usually come and go, and if a relationship is strong enough and you trust in the person enough, you know, it probably will work out, you know? Maybe not in this moment, maybe it's just a right person, wrong time, maybe, but, like, you know, from experience, don't give up on the things that you love just because of a relationship. And I know when you're in the relationship, it's not as easy as to say that because you have all those feelings and stuff, but, like, there are always things to work out. Like you can always work things out if you put in the effort, and maybe not in this time, maybe it would be another time, maybe it would be another relationship. But like, they are so young, and of course I'm rooting for them, but you know, in reality, you're so young. The amount of people that just stay in relationships that they started in like high school or even university is not that big, and even then you change as people, and if you are together when you are this young, chances are that you are going to be a different person than you were, and the relationship will not make sense, because we as humans change at a different pace from one another. That's why it's so difficult, marriage and serious relationships, because they sometimes stop making sense when you change, and that is fine. That is a part of life, and it's just that I am watching them and they are so young. There are so many things in life that they should aspire to be. And for example, Elle is really talented and really ambitious, so you know, it's not always the case, but you should the ideal should be that you are with a person that understands how committed you are and how ambitious you are, and either supports you and will be able to do concessions for you, or you find a person that is as committed and ambitious in their field as you are. And you know, like, yeah, because that's a problem with how he's very insecure, and I hope that we're already seeing some advances in that regard, but he still needs more growing up to do. So I have hope that the relationship works out in the end. But yeah, it's just such an amazing moment for you as a person that you should not let other problems and other people ruin your experience for you, you know? And like, yeah, it is difficult. It is difficult because, yeah, I understand. It's just that, yeah, it hits a little bit close to home.
We'll take it.
I love your piece. I'm so excited for it to be revealed later. Thank you. And I can't wait to see what art you make when you start this in September.
Oof. Okay, so... Damn. That is a bad way. Like, yeah. No, actually. Okay, yeah. No, yeah. I know that she's young and she was trying to avoid confrontation because she doesn't know what to do yet. But yeah, this is exactly why you want to tell people on your own terms when you have good news or not so great news. You want to tell them on your own terms, because if not, something like this is bound to happen. Like, of course people are going to talk about it, like, oh girly, I think you messed up there. Ugh, but they're young. I'm trying to always remind myself how young they are, because when I was their age, oh god, I was even worse. Like, oh god, all the stupid things that I did, like, ugh. But still, that has to stung. At least this time around, Tao was like as blindsided as everyone, but still, it was not a great way for him to find out. I'm sorry that I'm pausing so much. Oh god.
Yeah.
Oh my god!
Ow.
He should try to feel happy for her, even if he doesn't. Like, totally, 100%.
What's it about? Basically about my experience being aromantic and asexual.
There we go.
Like, being in a world where romance and sex are prized with everything else when you don't feel those forms of attraction. Growing up, feeling that something about you is different, but you don't have the words to describe what that is. But then, freedom. The euphoria of freeing yourself from those pressures and expectations.
Yeah. completely understand that. Like, that is really great that he finally got to start maybe finding out who he is, because yeah, sometimes you don't feel like something might apply to yourself until someone else explains it to you, and you start comparing experiences and you're like, oh, maybe this is me, maybe this is a part of me. And yeah, asexuality is just, it's not something that a lot of people relate to because of how society is just, it works. Like, yeah, everything is centered around romance and sex. It's yeah, and more when everyone around you is in a relationship, and everything, I mean, books, movies, stories, people, everything just is always around those themes. And yeah, like, I am still figuring out who I am as a person, and I am pretty sure that I am somewhere in the asexual spectrum, and I know that it's a really, really big spectrum, and I'm still figuring out where I stand. But yeah, it's just weird, and I just speak from my experience. I can't imagine someone that is going through life with, for example, being aromantic as well, because it's a completely different experience. I must assume I can only comprehend it as much as I have read it and try to understand it, but you're never going to understand it 100% unless you're experiencing it. So yeah, it has to be, you have to feel so alone, because yeah, I don't know. I'm just really happy that Isaac has starting to, discover more of himself. It is really great.
My great pleasure to introduce Elle Argent, who will be joining us in September for her sixth form studies. Now, before the big reveal, Elle, would you like to say a few words about your piece?
Okay. So, there have been a lot of changes in my life over the last couple of years.
Yeah, I imagine.
But with this piece, I guess I wanted to capture a place that holds a lot of happy memories. Even in the darker times. Somewhere I always felt safe.
It's beautiful. Let's have a look. 1, 2, 3.
That is so pretty. There you go.
I know you're probably annoyed that I didn't tell you I got in.
I'm not annoyed.
Really?
Please don't base your decisions on how I feel.
Yeah.
All I care about is you being happy, and
There we go.
wherever you are, I'll still want to be with you.
Okay. But I also still haven't decided yet. I may still stay at Higgs.
I don't know if you really want to do that. Kind of.
I'm not going back to Truham for sixth form, so if you really hate me after this, you'll never see me again.
Okay.
Go on then. I'm a messed up person, Charlie.
Yeah.
I liked you. You
Yeah.
know that, don't you?
I don't think he does.
I know I was a piece of shit, but I really liked you. If I just had more time.
Like,
Do you remember the first time you kissed me? You didn't even ask.
Yeah.
You didn't pause to wonder whether it was what I wanted. And I went along with it because I had a crush and I didn't know any better.
Yeah.
I didn't realize that you had all the control. When I eventually did realize, I thought, this must be what I deserve.
Yeah.
Someone taking whatever he wants from me whenever he wants. Treating me like I'm nothing the rest of the time. And now whenever anything good happens in my life, there's a little voice in the back of my mind telling me I'm worthless and I don't deserve it.
Like, okay. Oof. Okay, so just to talk a little bit about that, because yeah, I understand that Ben's situation is messed up and it messes up a person. Like, yeah, it does. You have so much rage inside of you when things are like that, and you just choose it to do it everyone else's problem. And the thing is that, yeah, it is great that you are growing up as a person, and it is great that you are understanding your mistakes, or at least understanding why you were acting the way that you were acting in order to become a better person. But that is the thing. If you apologize to someone that you hurt, you need to be sure that you're doing it for the right reason, because it should be not about you feeling better about yourself. It should be about just maybe, I don't know, closure. Yeah, basically maybe closure. And the other person, the person that you hurt, does not have the responsibility to stick around with you just because you now understand and just because you are sorry. Sorry doesn't make everything else all right. And yeah, these kinds of problems in any kind of relationship stay with you. Like Charlie, yeah, it's something that fundamentally stays with you. And even if you try to make it not change who you are as a person, it doesn't always work, because you internalize it. Even with therapy, even deconstructing yourself, even if you understand, it doesn't matter because it stays with you. I have been in a really toxic relationship, and yeah, it just messes you up. It just, again, I don't have any other word to say about it. It stays with you. It changes who you are, even when you don't want to let it. And yeah, like, sorry is great, like, good for you, but if you don't want to be there, if you don't want to see the person, that is completely valid and understandable. Maybe it's good that you have closure, but the apology is not going to change anything that happened. So yeah, I feel sorry for Ben, because it is a shitty situation to live like that. And yeah, I think that I have always understand that he's acting from a place of repressed anger and fear, but that doesn't make it okay. You know, understanding someone is not the same as forgiving them, and it's not the same as agreeing with them. So I understand where he's coming from. Good for him that he is becoming a better version of himself, but yeah, there's still a lot of road ahead, and let's just hope that he doesn't hurt anybody else. And yeah, I think that was handled really, really well, really interesting, because yeah, you should not expect the other person to forgive you. That's not how it works. That's not how it should work. It's not about you. But yeah, anyway.
Do you visit often, Stefan?
As much as I can. My job, it keeps me very busy.
I'm in property development.
You should see some of the places Dad renovates. Insane.
Work isn't everything, you know. Although the pay does help.
Dad, has Nick told you how he met Charlie?
Oh god.
Yeah, no, he
You
hasn't.
asshole.
We got sat together in school, and then Charlie joined the rugby team.
Oh, you play rugby, Charlie.
Well,
I'm not very good.
Why do you
yeah,
always do this?
tell him.
I'm just trying to help.
Yeah, uh-huh.
Sorry, this is ridiculous.
God.
Dad. Charlie's my boyfriend.
Okay.
Surprise. I'm bi, he's gay, and I was actually really stressed out about how I was going to tell you. But you know what? I don't care what you think about it anymore. Because you don't care to even see us more than 2 times a year.
Damn.
And you know, every time I do see you, I always think, this is it. This is the time when you might actually take an interest in my life, but you never do. So if you don't care, then I don't care either.
Oh, honey.
That's making a scene.
Uh-huh.
Always causing a fuss.
Uh-huh.
Dad agrees.
You're not growing up into the man I had hoped you would be, David.
As if you have any right to say that. You barely see your children.
Oof! God!
No, you can't say. He must care for Charlie very deeply.
Yeah.
He's a nice boy. When he's not distracting you from your coursework.
Yeah. Yeah, understandable.
And maybe we could have him and Sarah around in a few weeks.
Okay. There we go! Good results all around. Okay, okay. That actually went better than I expected. There we go. I don't know why I feel like crying.
Promise tomorrow?
Oh yeah.
Mr. Green together?
Yeah.
Like, together.
Yeah, don't you want to?
Oh god.
Figured out I'm good. Turn me down like I knew I should. Punch drunk, dumbstruck, pot luck, happy.
Oh god. I feel so sorry for Darcy. Oh god. I will never understand how these people that are so miserable, because that's what they are, they're miserable. They're miserable and they make their point of their lives to make everyone as miserable as they are. And that's just a shitty way to live life, because you're so full of hate that you need to make it everybody else's problem. And it's just shitty, because parents are supposed to be people that help you, people that raise you, that teach you, that supports you, that gives you the opportunity to become your own person, not to enforce their way of living to you. And easier said than done, because there are so many people that just should not be parents, because one way or another they mess you up. And yeah. Oh god. I'm glad that the thing with Charlie and Nick went well, because god, I was expecting it to go worse than it did. So yeah, I'm glad that at least that went more or less well, but still, yeah. At least, you know, Charlie's mom is, you know, becoming less strict. Like, not strict, because I think that it was pretty fair. Like, maybe she overreacted and it was not the best way to deal with that situation, but I completely understand where she was coming from. Like, I am saying that as someone that comes from a strict family. So, yeah. Failing classes because of a boyfriend, that's a big no-no. And I do understand that because, yeah. I do understand that. She went about it in not the best way, but also teenagers are hard to deal with and nobody prepares you for it. So yeah, I'm glad that it's going to have more communication and more, just, you know, time shared between the families. That is great, that is good. The brother is an asshole, but you know, with some of the shots that we were having and some of the dialogue, I am hopeful that maybe he has a redemption arc. Like, I'm not holding my breath, but, you know, maybe he can change. I don't know, maybe I'm expecting way too much from him, but yeah, it was a pretty damn great episode, actually. I think that it's one of my favorites in the second season. So yeah, I had a lot of fun. I wanted to cry a couple times, but all in all, it was just pretty damn good. I really enjoyed myself. So I think that's it. We'll see each other on the next reaction, and yeah, bye.